What if I told you that the very instincts designed to keep you safe are also the ones keeping you broke? We all have ancient primal instincts, our lizard brain, wired for one thing: survival. It's what makes you snatch your hand from a hot stove or run from danger. But in the modern world, the threats aren't predators. They're spreadsheets and stock markets. Those instincts feel like safety, but they're actually invisible cages of financial sabotage. This isn't about being bad with money. This is about your survival wiring working against you. In this video, we're going to expose the 7 surprising signs your primal brain is keeping you stuck, stressed, and struggling. And most importantly, we'll talk about how to start fighting back. The first sign is being chronically busy, but not getting wealthier. You wear your exhaustion like a badge of honor, convinced that if you're not grinding, you're not trying. Your to-do list is endless, and your self-worth is tied to how much you get done. Here's the primal link. In ancient tribes, survival depended on being seen as useful. Laziness meant exile, which could mean death. Our brains internalized this as busyness equals survival. Today, that instinct gets hijacked by hustle culture. Every small task gives a dopamine hit, reinforcing the false belief that motion equals progress. But here's the trap. You're hooked on the feeling of productivity, not actual results. You burn hours on low-impact tasks that feel productive but keep you broke, while avoiding the wealth-building moves like investing or building passive income. The fix? Shift your focus from effort to outcomes. At the end of the week, don't ask how hard you worked. Ask if you moved the needle on your goals. Detach your worth from your calendar. Hustle isn't the goal, results are. The second sign is waiting for the perfect moment, which never comes. You want to invest but need one more article. You have a great business idea but wait for perfect timing. You delay asking for a raise until the stars align. You're stuck because you need everything flawless before starting. That's your survival instinct yelling, "Don't fail." In ancient times, failure could mean death. Your brain sees failure as dangerous, so it paralyzes you, not out of laziness, but as self-defense. If you never start, you can't fail, but you also can't grow. Today's world rewards progress, not perfection. You don't need the perfect budget, just one you can tweak later. You don't need the perfect stock, just consistency and action. The solution? Try the 5-minute rule. Do any money task for just 5 minutes. Action builds momentum. Mistakes aren't threats, they're tuition. The cost of doing nothing is always higher than imperfect action. The third sign is hoarding cash in low-yield accounts out of fear. You see the stock market as a casino rigged against you. Even a small dip sends you into panic. So your money just sits there, quietly eaten by inflation, because doing nothing feels safer. Your brain is in recession mode. For millennia, survival meant hoarding food and supplies. Today, it treats money the same. Market dips trigger fear instincts that overpower logic, even if you understand compound growth. The fix? Redefine risk. Not investing isn't safe. It's slowly losing purchasing power. To calm your instincts, start small. Invest an amount so tiny it wouldn't hurt to lose. Prove to your brain that market dips aren't disasters. In today's world, the most dangerous thing is letting fear freeze your finances. If this hits home, hit subscribe. Every video helps rewire your brain for wealth. The fourth sign is holding yourself back from financial success because you're afraid of the spotlight. You avoid salary negotiations because it feels confrontational. You undercharge to avoid seeming greedy. You dim your light just to fit in, afraid of being seen as arrogant. This traces back to our tribal past. In a small group, standing out too much could lead to rejection, basically a death sentence. So your primal brain tells you, blend in, don't be a target. That ancient instinct can create an invisible income ceiling you place on yourself. You worry success will isolate you, that people will resent you or judge you. So you quietly sabotage your growth just to feel socially safe, even if it keeps you broke. The fix? Find a new tribe. Surround yourself with people who celebrate success and talk openly about money. When ambition is normal around you, it rewires your brain to see growth as belonging, not danger. Stop waiting for permission to thrive. The fifth sign is favoring short-term pleasures over long-term wealth. You get a bonus and spend it instantly, no thought of investing. That dopamine hit from a purchase overpowers any rational plan for your future. It's not just impulse, it's neurological. Your lizard brain is built for now, not later. It doesn't understand retirement in 40 years. It understands berries on a bush. The instinct says, take it now. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. That ancient survival pattern turns into modern overspending that blocks wealth. The fix? Make your future feel as real as your Amazon cart. Your brain doesn't care about spreadsheets, but it does respond to emotion. Don't just set a retirement goal. Visualize the life you want. Print a photo of the dream house. Picture the freedom. That imagery makes long-term goals feel immediate, and that changes behavior. The sixth sign is staying in a job you hate because it's familiar. The pay is okay, the work is draining, but it's predictable. You stay, not because it's good, but because the alternative feels scarier. Your brain says, don't leave the cave. Sure, the cave sucks, but at least there are no predators. Outside, risk, change, uncertainty. So we choose predictable pain over unknown opportunity. That's how people stay stuck for years, comforted by their own limits. But here's the cost. Your income potential dies in that cave. You trade freedom for false safety. And that trade keeps you broke. The fix? Shrink the fear. You don't have to leap. Just take one step. Update your resume. Explore job sites. Take a course. Message someone in your dream field. Those tiny steps make the unknown feel manageable, and that's where the real growth begins. The final sign is being addicted to stress. You believe that if you're not overwhelmed, you're not doing enough. Rest feels like weakness. You've absorbed hustle culture's toxic belief. Burnout means you care. But here's the danger. It becomes a chemical loop. Constant stress floods you with cortisol and adrenaline. Eventually, calm feels wrong. Your brain thinks peace means danger, and you chase stress to feel normal. This is financial sabotage. Burnout kills what wealth needs: clear thinking, creativity, and vision. When you're running on fumes, you're stuck in survival mode, not building your future. The fix? Schedule rest like it's sacred. Block do-nothing time. Treat it like a strategy, not a reward. Real breakthroughs don't happen when you're fried. They happen when your brain breathes. Wealth grows where rest lives. These 7 traps aren't personal failures. They're primal instincts on outdated software. But the beautiful thing is, you are not just your primal instincts. You have a conscious mind that can see these patterns and choose to do things differently. By recognizing these instincts for what they are, echoes of a world that doesn't exist anymore, you can start to override them. You can choose outcomes over effort, action over perfection, and sustainable growth over burnout. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 signs hit home the hardest? Drop it in the comments below. Just acknowledging it is the first step, and you'll be amazed at how many other people are in the same boat. The lizard brain has more tricks than you realize, and if you want to beat it, you'll need to see what's coming next. Thanks for watching. If this video shifted the way you think about money, subscribe. We're rewiring wealth, one mindset at a time. I'll see you in the next one.